What's going on, everybody? I'm Colby from M11 Off-Road, and today we're out wheeling. We're going to start taking you guys on our adventures that we do when we get out here. We are in Slade, Kentucky at the Red River Gorge, and we're going to be running the Daniel Boone Backcountry Byway. At least a lot of the trails that we run are going to be on that. So I'll pull up a map to show you guys kind of where we're at, and we're actually going to go and track with Onyx to kind of show our entire route that we do today. So if you guys want to come on trail rides with us, or even just see where the trails are that we do, see some of our picture spots, etc., we're going to have a link below where you can sign up to a mailing list just for wheeling. And I'll also leave a link to a Facebook page that we run locally in Northern Kentucky that we post about all of our rides and all of our trails and things like that. So I'm driving the Toyota today. Cam is going to be driving the WJ, and we got a couple other guys with us, but we're going to go ahead and hit the trails and start having fun this morning.
We started our journey the south side of Spas Creek. This trail is perfect for people of all skill level and builds of any kind, even down to stock 4x4s. All the challenging obstacles are optional and have very easy bypass tracks pretty much anywhere you look. The first optional route on the trail is a small mud pit. There's many of these throughout Spas Creek, and they all have a nice, firm, rocky base, so there's no need for excessive wheel speed, even in the wet seasons, which is really nice. The next noteworthy section of the trail is an off-camber climb and offers a chance for you to see how your rig flexes when you're out on the trail. The FJ with the IFS lifted a front tire here and required the rear locker to keep control on the way up. Everybody else that gave it a try was able to articulate a little bit more with their solid front axle. It's a fun little section, and as you can see on the right, there's a bypass in case you don't want to go through this. Towards the end of the trail, there's this rocky ledge that's a quick climb up out of the creek and then immediately back down in. We use this to test approach and departure angle on different builds and encourage a lot of less experienced wheelers to give it a try, since it usually offers plenty of traction and control. It's a nice area where we can get a look at things, people can try it out, and it really builds confidence for a lot of newer guys.
You got it. Hey, I do it in mine. I'm 31s.
Immediately following that, you climb up out of the creek for the last time, and there's a little bit of a squeeze for some of the wider or especially the full-size rigs that come through here. But it's a really easy climb with a lot of traction, and it's just a neat little spot, especially when it's green and lush out, where you can really see a lot of the rocks when they're not covered by the leaves.
There you go.
The last couple obstacles on this trail are mud pits, and actually recently the side of this one has been dug out so that the water can be drained out of it, which is really nice because this mud pit used to be much, much deeper, and that's really intimidating for a lot of newer, less experienced people. These are the only obstacles on the trail that you're actually forced to go through. There is not a bypass, since this is the climb up out of the creek and back towards the road. Usually this area is the only place where the mud is slick, especially in the wet season, and so if you have street tires or you don't air down, this is an area that can cause some troubles. And then exiting on the other side, if you don't have enough ground clearance, you could belly out, especially on the longer rigs.
There you go.
You got it. You got it. Stay in it. You're fine. You're good. You're not going easy. Back up a little bit. Come back. Oh. Straighten up. Come. One more. Breathe. Back up just a little bit. Okay. Now. You come. Start. Right there. Want to give it a sketch, right? Yeah, circle them up, turn towards me, okay? Go. No, back up. Alright, I'll give you a pull.
The next trail that we tackled in the day is called Chestnut. This is another trail that's on the Daniel Boone Backcountry Byway. This one actually goes past and a little bit through an active limestone quarry, and you'll see a little bit later there's a really nice overlook over the top of the quarry on the trail. This trail is really quick. This one is another one that offers bypasses for the difficult obstacles, and this is one that we like to use when we're warming up for some of the harder obstacles, and it's a great trail to kind of weed out the less experienced if you don't want to go on some of the more difficult obstacles. Some of the spots on this trail can get a little bit tricky, So we like to use this, one, to demonstrate what a little bit of a built rig can actually do, but also it's a good gatekeeper towards some of the other trails later in the day. The trail leading up to the overlook is actually very smooth and simple. The only times that there's any sort of difficulty going up to here is during the wet seasons, when the equipment that goes in and out of the quarry actually can leave pretty good sized ruts. Usually they're pretty easy to avoid because the tracks on those machines are so large and wide. But it's just something to be cognizant of during the wet seasons. And if you like, you could actually go up to this overlook in pretty much any four-wheel drive and then just turn around and go back. You don't have to go through any of the actual trail after the overlook. The first real obstacle on this trail is actually a mud pit, but unlike the mud pits on Spas Creek, this one has a pretty soft bottom, and if you have anything smaller than a 33, it'll actually catch you up and drag you into it a little bit. It'll catch you off guard when you drop in, especially since you drop in at the deepest point and then slowly climb your way out. The next obstacle on this trail is sort of a choose your own adventure, but this is a great spot where we like to show off the capabilities of a rig with some upgrades and an experienced driver. There are actually 4 fairly steep inclines that you can choose from. Of course, the camera never does it justice. And it's extra technical because at the bottom there's actually a sand pit. And so you'll go through the sand and get sand on your tires before climbing the rocks. When it's super dry out, that actually makes it more difficult because the sand is so soft that you lose all traction on the rocks. When it's rained a little bit, or even when it's actively light rain, you actually get a lot more traction.
There it is. That's why I like to do it from the bottom because it's kind of up.
The last couple of trails for our day are kind of a 2-for-1, as one leads to the other. We started with Old Fincastle, and we don't actually go to the Fincastle Rock that's kind of famous in the area that everybody knows about. But we took Old Fincastle up until the Walker's Creek Trail. The beginning of Old Fincastle Trail is a little bit rocky, but mostly very scenic, and ends up at a really nice, pretty river crossing. From the many years that I've been coming to this area, this is the lowest I've ever seen this river crossing, which is surprising because we have had rain, but this is also a very dry year for us in northern Kentucky and central Kentucky here even. So normally this crossing is a little bit higher, and usually you have to stick towards the bank where you enter and then cross a little bit later. But as you can see today, the height of the water was no problem going right through the middle. Once you're through the river crossing, there's a couple of spots that are off camber and a little bit rutted out from the water that runs down the hill that make for a fun little quick challenge after just coming down a rocky hill. And this is actually the split off where you can either go up to the Fincastle Rock or you can turn left like we did and go towards Walker's Creek. So the Walker's Creek Trail is actually following an old railroad, and you'll see almost remnants of that as you're going through the trail, as it's very built up on this mound as you'd expect a railroad to be. And later on you'll actually see water filling stations, and there's a tunnel that goes underneath, but we'll get to that in a little while. Most of this trail is actually pretty smooth and easy, but the obstacles that you come across are what make this trail a little bit difficult. The first one here is a pretty bad washout where the trail is actually almost getting so skinny that full-size rigs are kind of in danger of not being able to make it through here comfortably. Even us, we take it very seriously that we want everyone to make it through safely and not lose focus while we've gone through a whole day of trails. So you can see here we have a spotter for each person coming through, even though we have a lot of experience, just to make sure that there were no mishaps. Once you get a little ways further down the trail, if it's green out, you'll actually see that vines have taken over most everything around where the railroad used to be. And in this area, there's actually optional trails where you can go down and follow the river instead of following the railroad ties around. So you get to kind of pick your own adventure, and they do end up kind of crisscrossing and meeting up again later. What we did actually is we came up the railroad side and then turned around, went back through the riverside, and then came up the railroad side again to continue forward, just so that we could see a little bit of everything since we had a smaller group. Following Walker's Creek, you'll notice that there are many trails that branch off in various areas. And with our smaller group and experienced riders that we had today, we actually decided to go exploring a little bit and kind of follow the trail and kind of go off course and see a little bit more of the area that we haven't explored very much. And we actually ended up finding a really cool cave when we did this, so we got to get out and explore. And it's always great to see some of the landscape and really take your time and enjoy where you're at, more than just trying to finish the trail and get to the next one.
Whoa! Oh, hell yeah, dude. This is cave. Brother, this is the first one. What are you doing? It comes with a dining room table.
Yeah, it does.
I am not going that way. Yeah, because we're going this way. Oh, it's Hell yeah. Oh, we can go up. Yeah, I'm feeling good about this.
This is cool.
You're the only one, Bubba.
Oh, there's a lot of bats.
People been. There's a bat hanging right there. There he is. But, guys, there's light.
I see the light.
There's light?
There's light. Turn your light off.
Hide your light real quick. Come up where I'm standing.
I need to come up here.
Say, I see no light. What's that spider right there? Oh, it's a cricket.
It's a cricket.
Yeah. Get up there, you can see light.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So you see the bat hanging?
I do see the bat hanging.
That's their only obstacle.
Well,
It's full snoozing, dude.
I'm behind you, so anything I do to incriminate myself to you is...
Alleged.
Colby's an eyewitness.
Yeah, I got the recording from back here.
Damn it.
Different website. I don't love the proximity I have to get to this bat. I don't want to piss
I don't
him
love
off.
the proximity of these rocks that are falling directly above my head.
Oh, they're not falling.
Oh man,
They're
That's-
contained.
No.
I mean, we can go back if you want.
Oh, I want to know where this
I
goes.
do too. Come on, Cam, just crawl.
You want to go first, Bub?
I don't give up.
I mean, that bat doesn't seem bothered by anything. Let's go. Let's continue.
Go for it.
Oh, Mr. Bat.
Go to the right, I guess.
Please don't bother me. I won't bother you. We're all good. Okay? Okay.
You hear a screech and a yell.
Oh, yeah, boys.
That sounds promising.
Yeah, boys.
Boys! Dalton's just gonna have to hold the light for me to get. Give me your phone.
I feel.
I got light behind
I'm
you.
recording this. I feel the need to.
That's what's that. Hand me your phone so you can crawl up.
Fellas, I'm working on it.
So should I have taken the key out of my
Oh,
car?
that's not sketchy
makes
at
two of
all
us.
with him chilling there, dude. No, dude.
He ain't gonna fuck with you.
He J chilling.
Oh, God.
Just don't shine light right on him. He J chilling.
No, I don't like it. It's so weird.
Just go.
All right, wait, I don't need this flashlight anymore. This is daytime.
Oh man.
Do we have to come back down this way? Yeah, come on. Oh, God.
Let's go, baby.
Come on, dude.
I nutted up. And he who nuts first gets her pregnant.
You got it? You want a boost?
We're in here. Oh, we're not going down now. I want to. I'm going to go higher. I'm going to...
Hey, Brad.
Oh.
Take that from me.
Big ball.
Get some light.
That's the backside of the butt, though, dude. That's the vagina. That's the...
I'll just keep following you.
The vagina. Oh, vagina. It's a vagina. Machine.
I'll grab it from you. Thank you.
I'm falling. Don't know if I
Oh yeah, up is the move. Don't go down.
Fine.
Down's the way out.
One more
Quickly.
Bad taste joke, Brad. You ready? If you fall.
I don't know. I thought it tasted pretty good.
Here.
I'm sorry.
Here, Dalton. Yeah. Record us coming out of here.
Watch your step,
We're
dude.
going
Yeah.
This is a soft spot.
Don't get too close, Cam. He's gonna. Yep, there you go. In case it kicks shit down.
I'm thinking.
This here, yeah. This is not.
You
Yeah.
don't tell me how to experiment.
Exploration.
Experimentary. I am Dora.
See, we came up.
I'm gonna go up there.
Jeep should be back that
Yeah.
way.
What are you doing? Navigating? Oh, don't go that way. Holy fuck, is that? Oh.
No, let me hurt my head a little bit.
Oh, bud, we're good.
It goes down so far.
At the very end of Walker Street, the climb out is actually what makes this trail as difficult as it is for our 4-hour rating system. Most of the trail can be done in pretty much any lifted four-wheel drive vehicle, but the climb out has fairly deep ruts and is off camber while you're climbing, and especially when it's wet out, this can be a very, very slick and tedious climb. It seems like all the rock placements are just perfectly in line with whatever wheelbase you have. It doesn't seem to matter. So it's always fighting for traction and looking for just how to get around to get all the way up this hill. And it's about a half-mile climb from the bottom in the creek up to the road. In this area, you'll see this is where the Rubicon in our group really shines, having the front and rear lockers. Just that extra bit of traction was all the help in the world coming up this hill.
Right there.
That's it.
It should. Go back a touch more. Right there. One more. Oh.
Back up a couple feet. Right there. Roll through it. Perfect. come passenger, 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 and then turn driver. You're right in the line, right there. Forward, hard passenger. Yep. That's the line. Keep coming passenger. Keep coming passenger. Yep, and then turn driver right there. Driver, 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 driver. Right there. That's the angle. Then passenger a little bit. Yep. Keep it climbing that way. And then you're coming all the way, that steering angle. And then back coming up, and then you got it from there. Well, that's about it for our trail ride. So we tackled a lot of stuff today. We hit Spas Creek, and then we went to Chestnut, and then we finished up here with Walker's Creek. We did a little bit of exploring, going a little bit off of the main trail, checking out some of the side trails. Ended up pretty good, found a lot of cool spots, found that cave, which is really neat. But if you want to do something like this and you don't know where to start, what to do, and you're in this area, like I said, make sure to go into the link down in the description. You can follow our Facebook page, Northern Kentucky 4x4, where we do a lot of our M11 off-road sponsored rides. Not every single ride will be directly sponsored by M11 off-road, but I'll still be the trail guide, and I'll be out here. It just depends on how much we're videoing, if it's going to be sponsored by M11 or not. And then, like I said, I'll have a link to our go-in track, kind of show the route that we took and a screenshot of the map, so you can see these areas for yourself. I'll put a couple of notes for trail ratings, and as always, if you guys have any questions, please reach out to us. You can find our email directly on our website. That gets to us very quickly. We're very quick to respond. You can reach out on Instagram. You can reach out on Facebook. You can reach out on TikTok. Anything you guys want to do that makes you guys feel comfortable reaching out to us. We're happy to help out. But for tonight, that's going to be it. So we're going to go ahead and air up a little bit. We're going to go get some dinner and then hit the road before it gets too dark. So thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. I know Cam does too. And we hope to see you guys in the next adventure. And if not, see you out on the trails.